All right, we're getting ready for the funeral mass and service for Nancy Reagan, who died last week at 94. This will be a private affair once it starts formally. A good opportunity in these sort of violent, vitriolic times of nasty exchanges back and forth at campaigns to remember a different time. Reagan remembered author, our former ambassador, Gilbert Robinson. On that, ambassador, I'm just thinking of the juxtaposition of seeing this event, saying a quiet goodbye to a woman and whose husband represented a more genteel, friendly, warmer fabric of American society. And the tone of politics today, it couldn't be more stark, huh?
No, it's quite a different today and when Reagan ran.
You know, Ambassador, when you see in the people, it's a who's who list, Democrats, Republicans, those who served with the administration, those who didn't. What is the message of those times? What is the message of the Reagan era?
Oh, I think the message with Reagan is that he always was forceful with his policies and programs, but he was a very decent human being, and he treated everybody equally.
Do you think that, as I think it was Joe Biden who had said, Ambassador, the Ronald Reagan then could never get the nomination of the Republican Party today?
Oh, I don't think that's true at all. He was, in effect, a man for all seasons, and Nancy Reagan was his bond and his guide and the love of his life. And the other day, what surprised me, I was talking to a career member of the National Security Council who I think is now retired, and he said Nancy's responsible for half of the credit for ending the Cold War. And I'd never heard anybody talk about that. And he explained that she nursed him back to everything, health, and during his time after he was shot, and also played a great part with helping him with Gorbachev. But
more than that, right, prior to that, maybe she was the reason he got and saddled up again for a presidential run after his 1976 experience, just coming up short with Gerald Ford, that he was done. She said, no, you're not. Is that true?
Yeah. And not only that, she was the one who, right in the beginning when they were dating, she knew that her friend, another starlet, was dating Justin Dart, and he was the head of Dart Industries and all of those big companies. And she suggested a double date, and so when her friend said to Justin Dart, we want to go on a double date with Nancy, he said, with whom? And she said, oh, she's dating another divorced man, Ronald Reagan. And he exploded and said, no way will I go with that liberal son of a gun. And they did, and it turned out that he became an extremely important kingmaker with him.
Well said, Ambassador. It's always a pleasure, especially today. Gilbert Robinson, Reagan remembered. More after this.